Hello, it's Tom from BlackToad Studio, and it's time for another Weekdays of a Wargamer. Doing this one quite early in the morning. But in front of you here, I was obviously, as in my last video, I said I was doing some terrain. So here's the two pieces I've managed to complete this week. Over here we have the landing pad. I completely changed it from the grey it was, and I've gone with a kind of a red with white and some silver, and I think it's a hell of a lot better for the work put into it. I'm probably, like I said, with most things, this looks good from a distance, but when you go in a bit closer, for more details I can probably do. But at the moment I'm just aiming to get things up to a certain standard, and then I can spend a little time doing detail here and there. But overall, for the look of what I was trying to go for, I think it's turned out quite nicely. So as you see, I've left the legs grey with a bit of dry brushing on it, because I think that suits this quite fine for what it needs to do. So yeah, a bit of white on there, and then loads of dry brushing and some washes just to make it look like it's been worn a little bit. Okay. And then the next thing, I managed to finish another bit of the new terrain bit here. This is the one where I went with this kind of off stone colour, kind of sandy stone, with some dry brushing over it, and basically filling in all the parts that look like they've been broken into with the metal kind of washed down a little bit, and then a load of dry brushing around certain areas just to bring out certain features. I quite like it the way it is. I'm sure some people might say you want to maybe do some more detail on it. I might come back and do some more, but I think it just for what it is used for, I think it works quite nicely. And I'm going to be doing, I've got all the little bits from the kits that I had left over, which I'm going to do up half and half, because I've got another one of these in a different colour scheme. So I'm going to try and keep these two colour schemes as the two main things that I'm doing, and just basically add them so I can create larger cityscapes with it. So yeah, quite happy with how it turned out. Looking forward to using it in some more games. So that's the two bits I completed. So the next thing, because basically that's all I had really time to do this week, because me and Dom had an apocalypse game last weekend, which you'll be seeing soon, hopefully. And yeah, so that took up quite a bit of our time over the weekend, so that's pretty much all we got done. Over here, I've just rebased this old piece of terrain. I'm not probably going to repaint. I'm just going to leave it as it is, but I'm going to put some kind of gravel and stuff on it, like some of my other ones. The basing was just to make it a bit more stable, because I found some of these old ones are starting to get a little bit rickety, and I'm getting a bit fed up with re-gluing them each time they break. So a bit of basing on that one, and then also I'm going to probably going to crack on with both of these. So we've got two bastions here, one in kind of pretty decent nick, which is this one on here, and one a little bit in a disrepair over here, which I'm probably going to make more disrepair, depending if I can bring myself to break the model that costs money up, but we'll see how that goes. And then finally at the back over here, got some of the Quake creators. I seem to be actually missing one, which I'm going to try and locate, which is because I basically was going to do two in each of those colour schemes there, so kind of like an off greyish one, kind of like a concrete-y mashed up area, and a darker one for like a kind of mudded area. And then basically these will probably take a bit longer to paint on the grounds. There's quite a lot of little bits of detail, like bits of tank and bits of wall in there, crates, and I think there's some more there, crates there, and various other bits of rubble in there. And I want to try and make them look a little bit better than just sort of going over it and then washing the whole lot, because I think it just wouldn't look right. So yeah, that's my progress and my next goals for getting some painting done. And this is Tom from BlackToad Studio, and as usual, if you liked any of our videos, please give us a subscription. It always helps to see that people are coming back and watching our videos as well. So thanks very much for watching.